Okay guys, we're gonna do upper extremities today. We're gonna do D1 first. So remember, D1 is down like this. So pushing someone behind you, palm facing backwards, elbow straight, shoulder internally rotated, fingers and wrist extended. And then from there, you go into D1 flexion, which you're gonna come up and across your body. You're flexing the shoulder, you're externally rotating, you're flexing the elbow, and you're getting good finger flexion and wrist flexion, and now you're in supination. So get behind me, I'm number one, okay? So I have to teach my patient how to do this motion, okay? Can you scoot over towards me just a tiny bit? Okay, so I'm gonna lead you through the motion, okay? So we're gonna go from here, up and across like this. Okay, so what I want you to do is lead with your thumb. So your thumb is gonna turn and come down this way and open your hand like you're pushing me away. And then your thumb is gonna lead. Now make a fist and you're gonna pull up and across, okay? Lead with the thumb, push away, lead with the thumb, pull, okay? So you're gonna have to lead your patient through the motion quite a few times because it's a lot of stuff for them to remember. And once they've got it, and she's doing great, okay, I help less and less. I'm just make sure she's got the pattern. Once she's got the pattern, I could add resistance if that's what we're going for, if we're going for strengthening, okay? So you always want to have your hands touching what you're trying to resist. Okay, so if I'm more interested in her shoulder and the shoulder flexing and adducting, my hand would be here. Can you pull up and across just the same way you did? And I would be giving my resistance mostly right here. Okay, pull up and across. Good. And we could just return. Pull up and across. Good. Now maybe I'm more interested in the shoulder and the elbow. Okay, so same thing, pull up and across, but now I'm going to give some resistance at the hand. Okay, pull up and bend, 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 bend. Good, and come down and pull up and across, and now I can resist all of those things. Okay, maybe she's got a nice strong grip, but not much anything else. I could do this just at the hand, squeeze my hand and pull up and across. And I can resist everything. I can stop her. I wouldn't. I want a nice smooth motion. Pull up and across. Good. And come back down. Pull up and across and come back down. Okay. So you'll notice when I'm working with her, her diagonal is right here. I can't stand on her diagonal. She's going to hit me. Boom. Okay. So you have to pick. I could either be here or I could be on this side, okay? So I can focus, this is flexion. Now if I wanted to focus on extension, okay, go ahead and flex everything nice and strong. Now I wanna resist the extension part. So I'm gonna be on the back of the hand because she's gonna open up like this, okay? And I would be back here, okay? And open up for me, okay? And pull across, and open up and pull across. Okay, hang on. Let me see how I want to do this. Okay, I'm going to come around this way and open up. Nope. You're doing that. I'm going to be here. Okay, open up. That works. Okay, like I said, you got to find what works. Make a fist. No, make a fist right now. Good. And now open up the fingers. That's my resistance. That was good. Okay, so you kind of have to find what works. So this is called, if I do both flexion and extension, this is called slow reversals. Okay, so I could focus just on flexion or just extension. If I do slow reversals, that means I'm doing both. Pull up and across, and down and back. Pull up and across. Hang on. There you go, and down and back. Good. And you see here, I'm on her tricep because she's extending, and I can resist the extension of her arm And with my hand, I can resist the extension of the elbow too. Now I can also do agonist reversals, which is really a lot easier because they don't change my hands at all. So what I'm gonna have you do is pull up and across, and then I want you to come back down, but I'm gonna make it hard for you to come back down, okay? Okay, so pull up and across, good, and now come back down. Good, up and across, and come back down. So basically, I'm still resisting in the same direction, both ways. Okay, I never had to move my hands. So that's a real easy one to do. Okay, is this arm getting tired? No? Okay, let's do our D2. So remember D2, this is gonna be pulling, did I hurt your elbow? Okay, it's gonna be pulling the sword and coming up and throwing it, okay? So I need your elbow bent here. Everything is gonna be kind of tucked in like this. You're gonna be pulling a sword out of your scabbard, and you're gonna be bringing it up and out, and you're gonna open up the hand like you're throwing the sword behind you, okay? So we're gonna be here. I'm a crosser. I come in like this, go ahead and open up, perfect. And then I'm in a good position to get her hand pulled back down, put that sword back in your pocket. Pull, nice. Okay, here I'm on extensors, I'm on tricep here, I'm on the back of her hand. Throw that sword behind you, throw it, 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 and put it back. And now I'm on her flexors, and I'm on the flexor side of her hand, because she's gonna wanna flex her wrist. Come on in, flex that elbow, good, okay? So we can keep going like this, our nice slow reversals, okay? Now what you have to remember is that I might need to work on the other side of her body, okay? Switch places with me, cameraman. So I have to be able to do everything with either hand, and that's where practice comes in. So can you come this way a little bit for me? Okay, and let's start with that one we were just doing. So you're gonna be in like this. So I'm crossing under her arm, okay? Kind of like we're gonna do a do-si-do. And then my arm that's farthest away from the table is coming on top of her hand. I'm gonna lead her through it so she knows the motion. Open up the hand, flex down, open up, flex down. You go ahead and do it. Open up and pull everything in, good. Open up, pull everything in, and then I could give resistance, okay? Push up against me, push up, push up, push up, push up, good. And pull in, very nice, okay? Pull up, open that hand, lead with that thumb, nice, and pull my hand in, lead with that thumb, get your hand back in your pocket, okay? So when you're practicing with your dummy, you wanna practice on both sides of the body with both things. Again, trying to think about where does the patient need to work? Do they need to work more of the distal component, the hand, and getting the grip? You're using your momentum. You're also, remember, using irradiation. So if I needed strength at the shoulder, I might ask her to squeeze my hand as hard as she could, or flex that wrist, really use whatever motion she did have, hopefully to carry over. And when we're doing these reversals, we might be getting some successive induction. So if a patient was having trouble lifting their arm, by us having them pull it down, we might then get a better response in the flexion part. Okay? So today we're really just gonna try to practice with the upper extremities, and then tomorrow we're going down to the lower extremities. Okay, thank you.